Hey guys, thanks for tuning in today with Win with Robin. We're going to go over steps 4 and 5 on the daily plan to action, the action plan for daily profit. Now, step number 4 is going to be the follow-up. You want to make sure that you do not skip this step. This is the step that's actually skipped most often. We just automatically try to go straight to the sell and we don't follow up. So after you've given them the presentation, you want to make sure you take the time to say, hey, when can I get back with you? How long is it going to take you to take a look at what I sent you? And then schedule that follow-up. Now, with the follow-up, once you talk to them, you want to make sure you create urgency in it, okay? Collect their information. So if you don't have anything on your at your presentation or on your website to collect their information for you, make sure you're getting their information before you go to your website. Now, if you do have something like a capture page, or don't, you can get one. But a capture page would be awesome because even people that aren't coming straight to you on Facebook or coming to you to get the information from you, and they just find your information, they'll be able to enter their information, and that way you still know they went there because it'll be sent to your email. So you want to make sure you collect their information. Now you also want to make sure you get an autoresponder, because this is just in case you aren't available at the time to connect with them. They will get an email from you saying, hey, I saw you went to my website, yada, yada, yada. And then the autoresponder will also send an email to you to let them know that they came by as well. Now, these are all things that you can get with MLSP if you're not a member. There's other places that you can get it as well. But one other thing you want to make sure you're doing is tracking your leads. Now, some type of system, anything, it could just be pen and paper. But once your business gets to be bigger, you're going to need something else to track that. But you want to make sure you're tracking all the activity you're doing with your prospects, whatever sites you're sending them to, whatever trainings you're giving them, if they actually went to the trainings, you want to make sure you have something that keeps all that intact for you. That way you know exactly where you are with each person. And you don't have to say, hey, what did I send you? That's kind of unprofessional not to know what you've done with them so far. So once you're small, or once you're just starting, it's not as big of a deal because you're kind of remembered, but you want to get into the habit of it, because then when you get bigger, it'll be easier to just continue that way. So step 5 is going to be to make the sell, which should be easy, should come pretty easily if you've done steps 1 through 4 correctly. Because then you've already built your report, they've already seen published content from you, so therefore they pretty much are trusting of you, and they would go ahead and sell. If not, no worries. There's always a reason why somebody does sign up with you, and there's always a reason why somebody doesn't. If they didn't sign up with you, it might be a good thing for you that you didn't have that extra person, that person in your business. So never look down upon somebody not signing up with you. It's just a business. It happens. So basically, if you get the sale, celebrate. If you don't, celebrate, because there's a reason why not, okay? Now, one other thing you cannot do not beg. That is very, very, very unprofessional. Don't beg. People don't want to be in a business if you're begging, because if you're begging, then you look desperate. You look like you have to have them in your business. And they don't want to be looked at like just, money, just a dollar. They don't want to be looked at that way. You should be building that relationship with them, so that way they don't feel that way. And that way you're not begging if you're just there for the relationship. Now, if you do all 5 of these steps, 5 to 6 days a week, you should start seeing daily profit. And I say all 5 steps because I didn't do all 5 steps. I did 1, 2, 3, and then somehow I just forgot to do 4, or forgot to do another. Let's say you're not building yourself, you're not doing your personal development. People don't want to join someone who, basically doesn't have it together. Not necessarily have it together, because none of us have it all together, but they at least want to join someone that they know that is strong enough to be able to handle a business and be able to be a leader. If you're not doing content, if you're not publishing any content, if you don't have anything to show them from you, then you're not trustworthy to them. If you're not making a list, you don't have anybody to join you anyways. If you stop building your social media list, your social media sites and things like that, then your list will run short. Your warm market will stop, and then you won't have it. So you have to do all 5 of these steps 5 days a week to receive that daily profit. Now, if you don't have an autoresponder, or you don't have capture pages or whatnot, I will have a link at the bottom of the page where you can go get those from. My Lead System Pro actually provides that for all their members. There are some other places that you can get that from, but that's where I get mine from. So if you want, you can search those. But I do have a list here I do have the link here for you to be able to access it, okay? So till next time, thanks for tuning in, guys.